Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Crypto Analyst here. I hope all of you guys are having a good morning, evening, wherever you guys are from. And welcome back to another episode of Crypto News. Now, today we're going to be talking about how the chair of House Judiciary Committee is disclosing how he owns quite a bit of cryptocurrency and what that means for cryptocurrency moving forward, as now you have U.S. Congressmen disclosing that they own large amounts of cryptocurrency. And then we're also going to be talking about the rise of cryptocurrency ATMs and the part that they will play on the future of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin moving forward. So if you guys are interested, go and stick around for the video, and do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it does help out the channel a lot. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into this video because there's plenty of stuff for us to be talking about. So first things first, the chair of House Judiciary Committee, official members of Congress, are coming forward and saying that they own cryptocurrency. Now, while his exact amount of cryptocurrency was not disclosed, he said that he owned between $17,000 and $80,000 in digital cryptocurrency. Of course, being Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and whatever else altcoins that he is currently holding. So, if you guys do not know, for anybody who is in, I believe it's any part of the government or any part of the upper levels of the United States government, they have to disclose if they own more than $1,000 in cryptocurrency, or if they've done more than $1,000 in trading in cryptocurrency within a certain time frame. And that's just part of like the legal rules of what they do. And so what you have here is you have him coming out and saying, before the law that was even passed, he's coming out before that and saying, hey, I own this, I own somewhere between this amount, so I hold a decent amount of money worth of cryptocurrency, and he's open about it. Of course, they're not legally obligated to yet, or I don't believe they are yet, but there is a new rule getting passed saying that anyone who does own cryptocurrency within Congress especially has to disclose that. But what you have here is you have the Congressman Bob Goodlatte coming out and stating that he owns it before the law is even in effect. So props to him. But this is unique because now you have official members of Congress coming out and saying, oh, hey, we own this. Of course, if they own it, then they support it. And so you have people from Congress coming out and saying, hey, we support cryptocurrency. Again, there's good that it can do. While a lot of people, especially within Congress, are very bearish on ICOs, you have Congress people that own cryptocurrency. They're getting into it. You have more people that are financially getting into it. I mean, pretty much for the past month, we've been hearing like case after case of countries joining cryptos, banks joining cryptos, regulation being bullish, companies and large organizations accepting cryptocurrency and joining in, large investors. I mean, it's just one of those things where now, you're getting to the point where you have leading government officials coming out and saying, oh, hey, we now own X amount of cryptocurrency. And then, who knows who else will come out afterwards and after they're legally obligated to and state that they also own cryptocurrency. So it's going to be a unique time for us. Of course, there are other government officials, as it talks about in here. But you even have a senator, Senator Mark Warren, that stated that cryptocurrency was going to exceed a $20 trillion market cap. That's an extremely bullish statement, and that's coming from a U.S. senator. So you are starting to see government officials turn from laughing at cryptocurrency, saying that it's a joke, it will never be around, being bearish on it, saying that it needs to be regulated harshly. You are starting to see this transitional period, which of course we expected, this transitional period where you're weeding out some of these guys in all these bad, nasty comments that you saw about Bitcoin a couple of years ago, and now you're starting to see the opposite effect start happening. You're starting to see the snowball effect, the snowball shrinking from this bearish joke that people thought Bitcoin and cryptocurrency was, and it's starting to snowball into an effect where people are becoming bullish on it and they're starting to own it. You have people that you never even think would ever own a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency that are now saying, hey, we looked into it, it's legit, and now you see people that you would never expect own a cryptocurrency. So it's bullish stuff coming out left and right. It's all over the news. You can tell that there is something happening behind the scenes, especially right now. So let's go ahead and talk about ATMs, because this is a subject that is pretty dear to my heart, and I might actually even make a separate video on this specifically, because there is excuse me, so much to talk about concerning the ideas and what's happening with cryptocurrency ATMs right now. So what you have is you have I don't want to go too in depth because I probably am going to make my own video on this, but what you have is you have fiat ATMs shrinking every single year. The amount of fiat ATMs that there it's a shrinking number. It's a losing battle. A lot of them, again, are extremely successful. It might be because of overpopulation, oversaturation within cryptocurrency or within fiat ATMs, but you're having the numbers of them shrink. You're having a decent failure rate for fiat ATMs. And so what you have here is you have a growing rate of cryptocurrency ATMs. Why? Probably because the market isn't nearly as saturated as fiat ATMs are, but it's something to still take note of because cryptocurrency ATMs have grown so much in the last 12 months. It's actually like ridiculous. Of course, this all started back in 2013 when the first cryptocurrency ATMs were getting made and placed around the world. And now, as it talks about here, actually, let me just go ahead and read a little bit of this. So it says from Detroit to Delhi to Santiago to Split, cryptocurrency ATMs are popping up around the world, catering to an interest that has been tempered by a crash in Bitcoin valuations this year. The first such ATM opened in 2013 at Waves Coffee Shop in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, just 5 years later, more than 3,000 cryptocurrency ATMs populate train stations, factories, delis, hookah bars, tattoo shops, pubs, and even pet clinics. These ATMs allow users to withdraw cash or cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, and crypto kingpins are now duking it out for control over the exploding market. And it is not kidding when they say that this is an exploding market. I mean, check and see if there is a cryptocurrency ATM near you. This is something that I have been looking into, especially for myself. I know the nearest cryptocurrency ATM for me is just over 2 hours away. And so, personally, I've been looking into, I guess, getting into this cryptocurrency ATM market and placing it. Of course, well, one, because I live in a decent-sized city, and there is no cryptocurrency ATMs within 150 miles or so. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's such a growing market. I was watching a documentary 2 or 3 days ago where a guy was at a cryptocurrency ATM in 2014, so roughly about 4 years ago, and the technology since then has so increased, and the market has become so much. There's become such a more need for this market because a lot of people, what you have, if you want to get the older generations, a lot of these older folks are not going to want to go and have to create an exchange on Coinbase or Bittrex or Binance or Robinhood or one of these. They are not going to want to do that. They want to get it. They want to do it physically because that's just what they're used to. To them, that's easier. To them, that's more safe. They don't want to have to go on and link their bank account, give their self-information, take pictures or have pictures of their ID, and then upload it to their computers because most of them don't even have computers, guys. I personally have grandparents. I have 3 of them, and not a single one of them owns a computer. Some of my older uncles and all of them don't even own computers anyway, or smartphones or anything like that. So for them, they couldn't even get onto an exchange. So say some of these older people want to invest in cryptocurrencies, but they might not know how. That's where cryptocurrency ATMs come in, or your local Bitcoin dealer. But from what I've been told, I've never gone to a local Bitcoin dealer, but the fees are pretty hefty, like at least 5%, 5 to 7% from what I've been told for people who have gone. But that's where crypto ATMs come in, right? Everyone knows how to operate an ATM, young, old, everyone. It's pretty simple. You put in your cash. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I mean, you even have a mark here from Yoshi Levo. He says, crypto ATMs are now the only way I can have a functional economy. It's just such a growing market, and I can't stress this enough. I know I've talked about cryptocurrency debit and credit cards. If you guys have been following me at all, I've been talking about those a lot. But something I think that is so much more, maybe not more essential than cryptocurrency debit cards being real-world uses, but cryptocurrency ATMs are a growing need in market, and they just have so much influence. I mean, it talks about this in the article as well, along with just kind of like the progression between Vault Logic and some of these other ATMs. You have just having a Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency ATM sitting on the side of the road. You have people that walk by it, think about it, because they don't look like your normal ATM. I mean, where's the picture of one? Here's one. So again, it says it has the Bitcoin logo on it. Buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. I mean, redeem your ticket. It is different. It doesn't look like your normal ATM. If people are walking by, it's going to get the thought of Bitcoin stirring in their head, and that's not a bad thing, because it's more about getting the name out there, showing people that it has real world uses, showing people that it's becoming more practical, that it's becoming more prevalent every single day. And that's what crypto ATMs do. It kind of activates your what would the word be? Probably more like retinal, your eye sensories, to your brain. So it's not just hearing about it through your ear receptors; it's seeing it through your eye receptors, which is two different forms of memory. And so if people are hearing about it and people are seeing it, it stays ingrained in people's minds. And that's, I guess, a little rant about I guess memory recall, but it's something that it's true, it's proven. So if people are both hearing it and seeing it, it's twice as likely to grow and catch on and be ingrained in people's heads. And again, guys, I can't stress enough about how much I think ATMs are going to start growing and blasting off here in the next 5 years. I think 5 years from now, you're going to see a crypto ATM, and it's not going to be something that's obscured. It's not going to be like, I've never seen one before. I mean, most people, I could bet that 99% of people, probably people that even watch these videos, have never seen a cryptocurrency ATM. And I think 5 years from now, it's going to be a different story. I think you're going to have the majority of people who have seen it for the first time rather than the majority of people who haven't seen one for the first time. But again, it's a growing market. I might make an entire separate video for this, just because there's so much to talk about within the whole crypto ATM world and how they work and what they do. But it's big. It really is. It truly is a big market. Of course, now they're within 53 different countries. There's thousands of them around the world now. I believe somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 cryptocurrency ATMs now around the world. So that's going to probably go ahead and wrap this video up, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know we ranted a little bit, but we covered a lot. Again, talking everything about crypto ATMs, talking about the U.S. congressmen owning cryptocurrency. There was so much covered in this video. So if you guys did enjoy the video, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because it really does help out the channel a lot more than you guys think that it does. But once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.